or you'll be super duper sorry! You won't get our Miraculouses!
In a series that rarely underuses characters, those few who have recurring appearances are bound to have relevance to the overarching story on occasion. A pattern that Miraculous Ladybug follows is that a new generation of heroes inherits the Miraculouses from the Chinese Miracle Box, with most of these wielders including the teenage side characters who play essential roles in Marinette and Adrien's lives. Fortunately, the series still has a few of these young characters who could become a hero in the future, and more Miracle Boxes that need exploring. That's why in today's video we're considering some characters who could become a miraculous wielder and what their miraculous could be.
So, what have you been up to? Well, high school's a big change, but it's awesome as it turns out.
Number 1. Socqueline. A series doesn't often introduce a plot-relevant character late into the story, but Socqueline's first appearance isn't until the 5th season in the episode Jubilation. As an old friend to Marinette, Socqueline naturally took on the role of protector, keeping Marinette safe from Chloe's bullying when they attended Collège François Dupont together. Socqueline is a trusted friend to Marinette and has already expressed a willingness to help Ladybug, no matter the risk. These qualities point to her becoming a miraculous wielder in the future because, like the other miraculous wielders, she's a personal friend to Marinette who exhibits heroic behaviors. If Socqueline doesn't inherit a miraculous from the Chinese Miracle Box, then the question becomes, what could she inherit? Many of the Miraculouses and their powers correspond with an animal or creature that represents them. Ladybug's represents good luck to most people, while black cats supposedly bring bad luck. For Socqueline, an animal that may represent her appears through the villain in Jubilation, Darker Owl. An owl depicts wisdom in many iterations, and they have a watchful gaze that allows them to notice the most minuscule details. The parallel between Socqueline and the akumatized Mr. Damocles would be interesting though. Still, Socqueline also represents these traits in Jubilation and Derision, when flashbacks show her protecting Marinette and warning her about trouble.
Oh, same old gymnastics, taekwondo, helping mom with the shop now and then. Looking for something in particular?
Number 2. Undine. A recurring character who proves her mettle as a potential hero is Undine. She first appears as a love interest and akumatized villain in Siren, but she has since appeared in the series as a friend to Marinette and Adrien, even if it's outside of the classroom. Undine is a loving, loyal, and kind girl who isn't afraid to stand up for those in need. She exhibits this in Derision when she defends Marinette against Kim's cruelty, even though it requires directly opposing the boy she loves. Miraculous can be a bit on the nose, often foreshadowing a character's powers through their design. For Undine, she has a heavy association with water. In the 2 episodes where her character has a prominent part to play, she begins the episode at the pool. The only miraculous with an association with water in the Chinese Miracle Box is the dragon. But that's just one part of its overall storm-based powers. If Undine received a miraculous, she would do well with one with aquatic origins. There are many directions the series could go in, be that fish, dolphin, otter, or something else entirely. The Miraculouses tend to play on their wielder's strengths, and with Undine having an aptitude for swimming, it would make sense if hers did the same. It would be no different from Cat Noir having a staff as a weapon, since Adrien knows how to fence, or Viperion having a lyre when Luca plays the guitar.
How could you say that in front of me and do such awful things to Marinette? Your behavior is cruel and unacceptable.
Number 3. Nora. Although most of the new miraculous wielders are around the same age, that doesn't mean someone older couldn't join the team. Alia's older sister Nora first showcases her insane kickboxing abilities in the episode Anansi. Since she's the oldest Césaire sibling, Nora is fiercely protective of her younger sisters, meaning she's willing to put her skills to the test to protect those she loves, even if that means going against Alia's boyfriend Nino, by making him prove how capable he is. She's determined and unwilling to back down from a fight, even though she keeps them honest. These all seem like great traits for a hero. Nora has connections with the spider. Her kickboxing gear's design resembles an arachnid, while her akumatized form Anansi gives her a spider-like appearance and the capability to create webs. However, Nora shares a love for the creature outside of her career, as in Centibubbler. The entire Césaire family searches for their lost pet, a tarantula named Hannibal. Insect-themed Miraculouses are already prevalent in the series, as the butterfly and ladybug Miraculouses represent similar creatures. If Nora received a spider-themed Miraculous, her powers could be comparable to those she had as Anansi, capable of creating webs to entrap or protect others. They could also represent storytelling or the weaving of stories, like the original Anansi story that Nora's akumatized form pulls inspiration from.
First round, total knockout! As usual. I've told you 100 times not to call me Nora in front of people, little sis.
Number 4. Manon. So far, those who receive a Miraculous in the series are in the teenage age bracket. However, that doesn't mean someone younger than Marinette and Adrien can't obtain a Miraculous in the future. After all, in Time Tagger, it's revealed that Ladybug and Cat Noir will continue working as heroes into adulthood, and they'll maintain the French superhero team. The episode doesn't say who is in the hero team, and as adults, it's feasible that some heroes may come and go due to other responsibilities in their lives. If that's the case, Ladybug may look for younger potential heroes she knows and trusts to take over a mantle for one of the other heroes. For this scenario, Manon would be a good fit. There are no indications about an animal or concept she could represent. Nevertheless, her long history with Marinette could influence Ladybug to entrust her with a Miraculous once she's older. Some of Manon's traits would make her the perfect fit for the Fox Miraculous. In stormy weather, she spends time with Alia as her babysitter, and the pair play pretend and tell stories to pass the time during a villain attack. While in The Puppeteer, Manon uses her akumatized powers to control and manipulate others. The Fox Miraculous requires the creativity of telling stories and the ability to control someone's likeness to make believable illusions. With some training from Alia, Manon could make a wonderful Miraculous wielder when necessary.
But you never let me play with Ladybug and Cat Noir!
Oh, don't cry.
Number 5. Wayhem. Although a minor character in Miraculous Ladybug, Wayhem has appeared enough times to stay on the audience's radar. First introduced as an Adrien fanboy in Gorizilla, Wayhem has grown to be a genuine friend to Adrien, who cares for his well-being. Like Manon, Wayhem's character design or stories haven't indicated a specific Kwame or Miraculous he could inherit. However, his personality makes him perfect for a Miraculous from the Chinese Miracle Box. As the Miraculous of Adoration, the dog Miraculous needs a dedicated and loyal wielder. Currently, Sabrina uses the dog Miraculous, with these traits presenting themselves through her friendship with Chloe. Sabrina adored Chloe and was willing to do anything for her, which resembles the relationship between Wayhem and Adrien. Wayhem looks up to Adrien even though they are friends and prioritizes his safety and well-being. He defends Adrien in Gorizilla and does his best to be with his friends, as seen in Party Crasher and Mr. Pigeon 72. Fortunately, Adrien is a much kinder source of inspiration than Chloe, and he could be a great mentor for Wayhem if he ever finds himself with the dog Miraculous and works alongside Cat Noir.
First time I saw you in that ad, I told myself, Wham, I got to meet this guy. He's so cool. What if I was like your biggest fan?
Number 6. Prince Ali. There are times when prominent Miraculous wielders must leave behind their hero duties. In the series, Marinette entrusts the Ladybug Miraculous to Alia when she must leave the city, like in Hack Sun. On other occasions, a Miraculous is lost and ends up in someone else's hands, like the Bee Miraculous in Style Queen. These instances mean a Miraculous may end up in peculiar places, which means someone like Prince Ali could end up with the Cat Miraculous. When Prince Ali first appears in the episode Princess Fragrance, it quickly becomes apparent that he craves adventure away from his many responsibilities. Ali and Adrien share many commonalities with one another, including an intense schedule and obligations most teenagers couldn't dream of. Just like how Adrien uses Cat Noir to escape his everyday life, Ali could bond with Plague and become a hero to dodge his royal duties. Interestingly, the series has already alluded to the Cat Miraculous belonging to a princely archetype. In Kuro Nico, Adrien reimagines himself as a hero, creating the gentlemanly, precise, and well-mannered Cat Walker to be Ladybug's new partner. His hero costume even resembles the average outfit worn by fairy tale princes. Ladybug enjoyed the initiative and forethought used by Cat Walker. However, she needed someone with Cat Noir's personality to work effectively as a team. If Prince Ali ever used the Cat Miraculous, he could be the best of both worlds. Not only could he receive the freedom and adventure he craves, but he would also know when and where to put the jokes aside and take on a leadership role.
Oh, no thank you. I have a special event at the hospital for children with Miss Rose.
The entire Chinese Miracle Box will be active during Season 6, and for the first time in centuries, every Miraculous will have a constant wielder to help defend or influence evil. If the series wants to explore the potential of new Miraculouses and heroes, new Miracle Boxes and their Kwames must have an introduction. The characters on this list could become the future wielders of these new Miraculouses, or be temporary wielders to the Miraculouses fans already know and love. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated on our uploads.
And are you going to do something about this for a change?
You're right. I've got to do something.